All right, welcome to the Explainer. So today we're going to dive into a really cool piece of tech, one that literally puts the secrets of the ocean right in your pocket. It's an app called ShellWise, and it's all about taking that little spark of curiosity you get on the beach and turning it into a real, genuine discovery. I mean, you've been there, right? We've all been there. You're just walking along the beach, the waves are doing their thing, and then you see it. That one shell. Maybe it's got a perfect spiral or this amazing color. You pick it up, and instantly your brain just goes, what is this? You know, what kind of creature made this? Where in the world did it come from? And that feeling, it's totally universal. It's this little moment of wonder, sparked by this tiny piece of nature. It's like a shared mystery for all of us, whether you're a serious collector or just someone out for a walk. It connects millions of us. Okay, so that brings us to our first big idea here, a shoreline mystery. Because let's be real, up until now, actually solving that little mystery, that's always been the tricky part. I mean, just think about it for a second. There are thousands, literally thousands of different shell species out there. And so many of them look, well, kind of the same. So what are your options? You could haul a giant, bulky field guide to the beach, right? Spend forever flipping through pages trying to play a matching game. Or, I don't know, hope you bump into a marine biologist. Yeah, that's not going to happen for most of us, is it? So, to tackle this challenge, technology is giving us a pretty awesome new solution. You can basically think of it as having your very own pocket marine biologist. And that solution, that pocket expert, is called ShellWise. It's a mobile app, and it does one thing, but it does it so well. It uses some pretty advanced AI to figure out exactly what shell you're holding, and all it needs is a single picture from your phone. That's it. Okay, so how does it actually do that? How does it go from just a photo to a solid fact? It kind of feels like magic, but the way it works is actually super elegant and straightforward. It's really just 3 quick steps. First, you snap a photo. You can use your camera right then and there, or even upload one you took earlier. Second, the app securely zips that photo over to its AI brain, which gets to work analyzing every little detail, every curve, every pattern. And then, step 3, within seconds, boom, you get a full, detailed result right there on your screen. And this is a really smart, super practical feature. You know, you might be wondering, what if I don't have Wi-Fi on the beach? Well, you need an internet connection for the AI to identify a new shell for the first time. But once it does, it saves everything right to your phone. That means you could be on the most remote beach, totally off the grid with zero signal, and still pull up your entire collection and look at all the info you've saved. Pretty cool, right? But here's the thing. Getting the name is really just the beginning. That's just the first step. The real magic, the real payoff, is when you start unlocking a shell's secrets. Because that's when you discover just how much information is packed in there. This is really where a simple object becomes a whole story. You're not just getting the common name and the fancy scientific name. No, you get its entire biography. You learn where it lives, its natural habitat, what the little creature inside used to eat, how rare it is, even some wild fun facts you'd never guess. Suddenly, that shell in your hand isn't just a pretty thing anymore. It's a character with a past, a history. And that's really the whole mission behind this thing, you know? It's all about democratizing knowledge. The creators of the app said it best themselves. Their goal is to make marine biology expertise accessible to anyone with a smartphone. It puts the power in your hands. And that idea of making knowledge accessible, well, it goes way beyond just you or me on a beach. This tool is really designed to help build a global ocean of knowledge. And when I say global, I really mean it. The app supports over 90, that's 90 languages. Think about that. This isn't just a tool for English speakers on one specific coastline. It's built for all the world's coastlines and for all the different people who walk them. And they were really thoughtful about how they did this too. It's not just some clunky direct translation. The language support is tiered. So you've got your most widely used languages, sure, but then they also focused on regionally important languages, like Swahili or Turkish. This makes sure the results you get are actually relevant and make sense. The AI prompt itself even gets generated in whatever language you've picked. It's a really deep level of support. So when you put all this together, you can see that ShellWise is way more than just a fun novelty app. It's a genuinely powerful tool. For education? Absolutely. Think about students and teachers in a classroom. For conservation? For sure. It makes you so much more aware of marine biodiversity. It can even be used for citizen science, helping everyday people document species. And, this part is really important, it respects your privacy. All your finds, all your results are stored locally, right on your own device. Okay, so let's zoom out for a second. When you step back from all the cool features and the tech, what's the real big picture takeaway here? I think it's this. Technology, when it's at its absolute best, doesn't pull us away from the natural world. It actually pushes us deeper into it. An app like this doesn't just give you an answer, a label. It takes that little spark of curiosity you feel on the beach, and it fans it into a real flame of understanding, of appreciation. It bridges that gap. And that leaves us with a pretty fascinating question to ponder, doesn't it? If we can do this for shells, what's next? What other natural wonders are just sitting there waiting for us? The plants in your backyard, the rocks on a mountain trail, maybe even the stars in the sky. What else could we unlock with that super powerful combo, a camera in our pocket, and just a little bit of human curiosity? Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.